All right, so LeadPoint. So we've been at it for 5 years now as LeadPoint, and I think that this year, 2010, is a transformational year for lead gen, and I believe that LeadPoint is going to be in the epicenter of that transformation. So what do I see actually happening in our industry? Along with the continued growth trend and shift of budget into online advertising, performance marketing-based budgets continue to go up. We see some offline shift happening. What's at the epicenter of what ad inventory owners want is a highest price point they can achieve for the eyeballs that they've garnered. What LeadPoint empowers them to do and empowers direct marketers to do is to take your brand as a publisher, take your brand as a direct marketer, like a Lower My Bills direct marketer, a publisher is like a Yahoo if you want to think big. Take that brand and have that brand be exposed to purchasers of performance-based marketing in a transparent engine. That's LeadPoint. We're a marketplace. We build brands overnight. So over the past 5 years, we've assembled a community of buying power in some of the industry-leading lead gen verticals. What are those? Mortgage, credit card debt, education, to name a few. Those buyers are sitting there waiting with their budget to purchase leads. What do they want that's different than what they're getting today? A, they want more. They want a higher level of accountability against the advertising dollar that they're spending. That translates to transparency. They want to know where the data is coming from, and they want to pay the appropriate price point for that data. LeadPoint as a company is taking our model to be truly transparent so that an advertiser can see exactly where leads are coming from so they can allocate their budget and reallocate the budget based on the performance of that actual budget. And at the other end, we're enabling publishers to take their coveted, highly invested in brand and have it be exposed to a wide breadth of budget overnight so that your brand can become known in the mortgage industry as a supplier of performance-based marketing consumers overnight. Same thing for the education industry. Same thing for credit card debt, and the story goes on from there. So in summary, what LeadPoint's looking to do this year is to break down the barriers of the black box. Google's the master of it with their paid search syndication feed. Clicks go in, clicks go out, money comes in, money goes out, to who, to where, how much is everyone making? No one knows but Google. We're looking to be a truly transparent model in lead gen so that the true economics flow through and parties can make sound decisions to the treatment of their brand on the publisher side or to the treatment of their budget on the advertiser side in a much more efficient and elegant way than they could have in the past.
You mentioned 4 or 5 verticals. However, I don't see any reason why there should be distinction. What about any Fortune 500 company that just wants to advertise? Someone who wants to be in social media, they want 5 million leads, so they, the whole one-to-one versus one-to-many. Where do they fit in? They don't fit into EDU. They don't fit into mortgage.
Yep.
McDonald's. PepsiCo just pulled 20 million out of the Super Bowl. They figured they could do better online. The Coca-Cola just made 20 million sent them to their Facebook. Where do those guys play in, and where is that in your kind of your marketing cycle?
Yep, they're able to plug in. We can create any category or any brand can expose themselves, any brand such as Pepsi or McDonald's can expose themselves inside of our exchange virtually overnight.
How does it work?
How it works is...
So we bring you McDonald's, and
yep.
It's something we're working on right now. We go to McDonald's and we say, McDonald's, we'd like you to be in this space. Here's why it's valuable to you. We talked about social media. We give them a cause. We say, so you sign up and we'll plant a tree in your name and you'll be on McDonald's. You'll get a nice flyer from McDonald's or an e-publication from McDonald's. They sign up for a $5 million deal. Yep. How do we come to you and use you to help us get them those leads at a good price?
Perfect. So the way our system would work is we'd open up an account for McDonald's in our software, or the agency acting on behalf of McDonald's would open up that account, one of those two ways. Then McDonald's brand would be inside of the exchange and would be exposed cross-market to publishers. So publishers and direct marketers will see that McDonald's is looking for consumers, and they can say it's through social media that they're looking to really play into, but they're looking for consumers. Consumer data is what they're after, and they will pay X for each consumer data package. Exactly.
Okay.
Our software is designed to propagate that offer out on the web and to track from a performance basis anyone who picks up that offer and how they're actually doing. So to ensure that every data packet that McDonald's pays for is of the highest quality and of the highest price point. So our system looks for fraud is in this industry. So we ensure that there's no fraud in the data. We have 5 years of technology that seek out those elements.
Verify phone numbers and our email addresses, or what they want.
Absolutely. We're integrated into dozens of third-party data providers are integrated into our platform, and then we've developed our algorithm against the raw data feeds to understand consumer data. So the probability that any consumer data packet is a match. This name, this phone number, this email address, of most important is that person expressed explicit interest in McDonald's. They did it. We know that. That's what our technology detects. That explicit level of interest and that the consumer is real across thousands of media properties across the web. That's what our software does.